Ronan's Sunday Best.
Yeah, we're back to kickstart your Sunday with some great guests, bit of gossip, lovely games.
Now with us today is the man who was originally part of one of the biggest boy bands of all time, and he's had an incredible solo career for the last 20 years. Ronan Keating.
And on my side is a drag act, Celebrity Big Brother winner and one of Australia's greatest exports. It is Courtney Act.
And our third guest today, dropping in virtually, Emmerdale's bad girl, Claire King.
Ooh, yes. Really. Now, if you've joined us before, you'll know that we also have access to this very elusive thing called the cloud. Yeah, you can see it swirling above our heads right now. It is here to provide us with some inspiration, entertainment throughout the show. And do you know what? To get us going, I did this last week, and I've loved it so much that I quite like going through the record books. And Ronan, you'll love this one as well.
Okay.
Can you guess what the #1 record was this week back in 1998? Now, that is your era. So, Ronan,
98.
1998. Ronan, I'll come to you
what week is this? What month are we in?
We're in August.
August. Wasn't Wigfield Saturday or something like that, was it?
Oh, okay.
No?
That's
obscure.
Saturday. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Dad, any ideas?
Iron Maiden.
Right.
Is it yes?
He was probably flying a plane in 1998. 88, yeah.
They've been around a long time.
Yeah. Courtney, any idea?
Well, I know Jerry Halliwell left the Spice Girls on the 21st or 31st of May 1998, so I'm going to say the Spice Girls with Viva Forever.
Yes, it is.
I know, but Jerry left the Spice Girls on that date.
That is so scary.
That was my childhood.
I know.
It was the biggest trauma of my privileged upbringing.
But what I love the most is that you actually, you recently had Spice Girls as your mastermind subject.
I did.
That was so much. I mean, was it really scary, or was it just the best way to let out your inner Spice Girl nerd?
It was what I really, really wanted.
Very good.
But I tell you something, the Spice Girls, Courtney knows, Spice Girls didn't come up with those, you know, the nicknames that they have.
Right.
Like Scary Spice,
Yeah.
Geriatric Spice, all those. They didn't
Not
come up-
geriatric Spice. It's just Jerry. That's her real name. Jerry's her real name.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, they didn't come up with those nicknames, right? It was a magazine called Top of the Pops, and it stuck. That's true, right?
It is true.
Yeah.
I am the authority on the Spice Girls, so...
Yeah. You're now the Spice Girls police now.
That's why I'm looking at you, Cool.
I mean, with bands as well, I mean, it must be a thing, having a nickname within the band. Ronan, did you have one?
Yeah, I was Rosaline.
Rosaline?
Yeah, I was Rosaline in the band. Keith was Kitty. It was Stephen named us all. So Mikey was Michaela. And Shane was Shanice, and he, of course, was Stephanie.
Yeah, very cool.
I mean, you think, you know, 4 butch lads with a gay guy in the band, we'd have an influence on him. No, it was the other way around. He had a,
of course.
You know, he's a terrible influence.
Oh, right. I mean, Courtney, for you, growing up, I mean, did you have nicknames that you used to go by all the time, or anything your parents used to call you?
Shaney, Shano, Shanice.
All the classics.
Shanice was one of them. Shanice was, when I was 11, it was in the wake of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the movie.
Yeah.
And a long story short, my friend and I borrowed the girls' bikinis and popped on a wig, and I was Shanice and he was Skatina.
Katina, I love it. But now, Ronan, we said it earlier on, the career has been absolutely incredible. You're part of one of the greatest boy bands of all time. Actually had one of the physical CDs back in the day. Absolutely loved it. With Boyzone. But you've actually teamed up with, essentially, a rival from one of the other greatest boy bands out there. Take that.
Yeah, the second best boy band in the world. It's crazy.
So you've done a collaboration with Robbie Williams. I mean, that must be really special.
It was an amazing story, actually. Speaking of Stephen, it was Stephen's 10-year anniversary last October. And Rob, we were doing a bit of, you know, every year we get together on Steve's anniversary, and we did a couple of tellies that day. I came home, I was having a glass of wine that evening, and my email went, and it was Rob to say, hey, I wrote this song. I forgot about it. I wrote it 10 years ago, the week Stephen died. And I mean, I listened to this song. I'm standing in the kitchen with tears streaming down my face. I said, man, we got to do something. And he said, yeah, let's do it. So we did. We went back into the studio and we kind of turned it into what it is on the album now. Amazing to have something like this. It's very special. Very, very good.
Fantastic. I mean, you know, you're celebrating 20 years with the new album 2020. I mean, does it feel that long?
Well, I mean, look, it was a great idea last year to call the album 2020. I thought, yeah, this is great. Now we'll look back maybe next year and think, maybe not. But hey, it is what it is. What can you do?
Yeah,
it's 20 years since I went solo. And yeah, it's been amazing to team up with these people. Shania Twain's on there, and Robbie and Ed and Nina Nesbitt, Emily Sandé.
Yeah.
It's great. And Claire Bowen on the latest single. It's been unbelievable. I never planned on a collaborative album. I was just going to make a solo record, but it just kind of happened by accident. It's lovely.
Oh, amazing.
Nice.
I can't wait to hear it. But as well as being busy producing a solo album, you've also been busy producing a lovely young girl.
Yes, yeah, a little baby girl, Coco, was born in lockdown.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How is it? Because you obviously, you're doing, how is it?
There she
Oh,
is.
beautiful.
There she is. She's very big. She's very big now. Oh no, that's my wife, Storm. That's, little
But is
baby.
it
Very
difficult
hairy,
now, you know, because you've been doing Magic FM since 2017?
Yeah.
Is it difficult now with a new baby?
Best breakfast show on the radio in London. Hands down. I do. No, it is.
It's the weirdest thing between you, sitting here between you two. It's the most confusing show I've ever done in my life. I've got 2 rows.
He's
two
your son.
breakfast shows.
He's your son. It's not me.
Listen, I am getting it. We'll get in there in the end. But I'm just saying, it's a very difficult one.
Yeah.
But how is it? Because you have to get up early.
Yeah.
You've got the new family. Is that keeping you awake at night?
Well, you know what? Since lockdown, I've actually been doing the show from the house, so it's been all right. I get up before the kids, get up before the whole household. I do the show, then the house kind of slowly wakes up, and it's lovely to be part of their life, you know, every day and everything, from nappies to bath time to putting them to bed. It's been really special. I haven't been at home this long since I was, you know, for this amount of time, since I was 16, which is crazy.
How many kids you got now? Because
5.
me and Ro were trying to work it out. We just lost track.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've got 5 amazing kids.
Basically, we can't count to 5.
But between you, it's brilliant. From 21 down to 4 months now.
Oh, amazing. So you're all right for a bit of babysitting?
Yes, sorted.
But apart from Missy, right? Missy, I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but is she going on Love Island?
Well, look, she's getting a lot of offers from different reality TV shows now to do different things. She's a very, very confident girl, you know.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's got a head on her shoulders. She's very, very... she's a grafter. I mean, my dad taught all of his kids to be grafters, to work hard. He believed in the football player that trained the hardest, got his game on a Sunday, and that's something that was instilled in me, and I think... My kids have that now as well, and she's about working hard.
You listening?
I'm listening. I mean, all I want to know is what celebrity would let their own child go onto a reality TV show, maybe one that's in the jungle for 4 weeks. Now, Ronan, we read a really funny thing that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Apparently, your missus has banned you from buying anything on Amazon.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So at the start of lockdown, I just got addicted to buying stuff on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I bought random things, like weird stuff. I bought a steak weight. I bought a gazebo. I don't need a gazebo.
No, it's mental.
I bought loads of gear. I had to start hiding the Amazon boxes. And it was kind of convenient that you couldn't go to the door.
Right.
You know? Oh, yeah, mate, just put it in the car.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, just leave it out there, put it behind that.
Well, the thing is that your wife isn't the only person that has had that type of problem. Because we got sent in something very special from someone who's very close to my heart.
Hi guys, as you can tell, I'm away at the moment, and I heard that Ronan, you're in the studio, and that your wife banned you from ordering any more rubbish on Amazon. I have to say, Martin has been exactly the same. He has ordered, we've had 100 multicolored party balloons. I don't know why. We've had 100, everything keeps coming in the hundreds. We've had 100 pair of plastic glasses, but I managed to give them away.
You never know when you need them.
We've had 1 piece of cheese. We've had
It was a truffle piece of
2 packets of crisps delivered in 1 box. He denies it when it all comes and says, oh, it wasn't me, I didn't order that. Oh, it must have been a mistake. So I'm going to take a leaf out of your wife's book and I'm going to ban you, Martin, from Amazon.
You see, you've done it now.
Hang on. Sorry.
This is why it pays to be single. I don't have anybody telling me to stop buying it on Amazon.
Hey, now, listen, Ronan, you did something so special for us, so thank you so much for this. You've recorded a very special version of your latest single, so let's take a look right now. Here it is, Ronan Keating with A Little Thing Called Love.
Happy Sunday.
That was so good. Now, Ronan and I, right, nearly neighbours, aren't we? Across the fence, but we don't see each other. We don't
you don't
bump
call,
into
you
each
don't
other.
write. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We don't bump into each other, but all I get, every time I go in the supermarket, Ronan's just been in.
Yeah, I get the same. I get exactly the same. Martin was in again. Isn't he looking good? Always. All the old dears love you. Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's the company of the old dears serve us both, but we never see each other.
Unbelievable.
Well, next time I'm on the aisle, I'll give you a bell.
Yeah.
Come
Pick
over.
me up and we'll go shopping together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but listen, brilliant talking to you as always. Ronan's new album, 2020, is out now and it's brilliant.
Yeah. Now, last week I asked you to send me your Sunday selfies on social media. We did it on the show. It was great. So nice being able to see what you're doing on a Sunday whilst watching the series so far. So I thought I'd do some more shout-outs because we've had some excellent ones. So we're going to start with Frankie from Chester doing some cleaning whilst watching the show. Very nice. We've got George from Watford. Some DIY. I'll be very careful with that. Wouldn't trust the man doing some DIY with those socks.
I was going to say no shoes on.
Yeah.
I like a bit of DIY though.
Still yeah, but Mum would never let you near something like that.
No, I've got one of those sanders. And me and Shirley, in lockdown, right, first thing we did was we sanded off this table that I mistakenly one day painted black. And I got into all sorts of trouble.
Yeah. Have you mistakenly painted table black?
Yeah, I don't know. I
like
just
a pretty
fancied it one day. You know.
It's like a small child. It's like a small child.
Black paint.
Yeah, it was spur of the moment. Came through Amazon. And I thought I better use that.
That's where I got that sander.
We've
Still
got
in the box.
Elliot from Cardiff doing some exercise. Courtney, Sunday, not a day for exercise.
Not on a Sunday. It's the day of rest.
It is, exactly. Tommy and his dog, Winston from Leeds, like this, making some music. Multitasking. Yeah. I like to think that it's actually his dog, Winston, that was watching the show. And Tommy was just providing.
Well, at least one of them are.
Yeah, at least one of you are. So yeah, thank you so much. If you want to send in your Sunday selfie, you get a shout out on the show next week. Get in touch. You can tweet us, you can message us, whatever you want, but you can also drop us an email to sundaybest@cactustv.co.uk.
Right, time for a break, but stay with us as Courtney Act is going to tell us everybody needs good neighbours after she bagged herself a little role in the show.
Very big. And speaking of iconic soaps, iconic baddie Emmerdale's Kim Tate, aka Claire King, is going to tell us what it's like back on set, because they are filming once again. We will see you in a few minutes.
And Ronan's Sunday Best.
Yeah, we are here to keep you company every Sunday morning, and with us today is Ronan Keating and Courtney Act.
And shortly Claire King is going to be virtually dropping by to tell us what it's like to always play the bad guy. I wonder.
Ronan and Courtney are here and they're going to play along with us as we kind of go head to head once again in a couple of games. Me and my dad. We're going for it, right? We do need some help though from some lovely families.
Now, on my side today, we've got the Kilmartins.
Yay!
Okay. Now, I love their story, right? Now, these guys, on St Patrick's Day, released a video of them Irish dancing. Ronan, you know a bit about this, don't you?
A little bit, yeah. Don't ask me to do it.
And they released it on St Patrick's Day, played to thousands and thousands of people, went absolutely viral. Shall we have a look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Notice there was a conspicuous absence of your presence. What happened?
Who are you?
Me? Oh, sorry, I was behind the camera there. My camera.
Wise.
Oh, you were cameraman. But girls, can Dad dance?
Kind of.
Kind of. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just hearing we've got another clip. Let's have a look at this.
There he goes. Dad's really going for it there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ready?
But listen, you're a big fan of Boyzone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favourite?
Ronan, of course.
I'll tell you what, it's a good job you said that, right?
Yeah,
because when I was in Spandau Ballet, this is the truth. All I used to get, right? People chasing me down the road, going, Martin, we love you. Will you sign this? So you stop. Sign it. Now, listen, we love you, but we really love your brother because he wrote songs.
Amazing, amazing. Hey, and on my side as well, put your hands together for the Reynolds family from London. We've got Dad Don, a.k.a. Daddy Don, 8-year-old Tyler, and big sis Shanika. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Now, I understand that the chat that we're having right now is with a future Olympian. At just 7 years old, Tyler has made history. You hold the European records at your age group in the 60 metres, the 70 metres, the 80 metres, the 100 metres, and the 200 metres. Undoubtedly, one of the most gifted young athletes out there.
Moly.
Tyler, obviously, you're going to be a future world champion, mate. What is your favourite record that you have?
My favourite record is
300 meters.
100 meters, 60, 80 meters, and 200.
All of them. Basically, all of them. I love how confident you are. You're like, yeah, I got that one. I got that one. Yeah, 200. I mean, mate, there's several careers that you could definitely go into. But thank you so much for being here today. And you've achieved some absolute greatness. So it's an honour to be able to speak to you. So thank you so much. That's the Reynolds family. Right, it is time for a little bit of a game. But as always, we need an adjudicator to decide the winner. So let's welcome back one of our regular judges. It's Grandma Maureen! Hello, Maureen. Like the majority of the world, you're also a big Ronan Keating fan.
I am. My favourite song is "If Tomorrow Never Comes." I love that song.
Thank you.
Right, time for some family competition.
Yeah, helping myself and Courtney win is the Reynolds family. And Ronan, sorry, mate, you're teaming up with my dad in the Kilmartin family.
We can do this. What? We can do this.
Yeah. By the end of this, you probably will want to kill Martin. So, right, we're going to be playing a game called Sing It Back. So, in this game, me and my teammate Courtney will sing a line of a song, and to win a point, our family, the Reynolds, you guys have to listen carefully, all right? Because you have to sing the next line of the song correctly, OK? Then, Dad, Ronan, you're going to give it a go with your family. All makes sense. If it doesn't, it will when we play. All right? As always, Maureen, you're going to be keeping scores, right?
Yeah, I will.
That's it. That's what I like to hear. Right, OK, so, Courtney, I think you could kind of take the lead on this one a little bit.
All right. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling.
I'll watch you when you're sleeping.
We're so close. We were so close. It wasn't. It was, do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? The creepy approach of, we'll watch you when you're sleeping.
Darling.
Oh, you are so harsh, bro. Right, so it's our go.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, do you want to take the lead?
Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, I think we've got to do a bit of air guitar, though.
Oh, come on then. All right, okay. You really don't give it away, right?
She's got a smile that seems to me.
Memories of.
Oh, you nearly got it. It reminds me of childhood memories.
I think she got it.
I think she got it. In fact, we got it.
Sit down.
No, we got it.
Sit down.
We got it.
We got it? Did we get it?
Childhood memories.
Do you know what? At the end of this, if we don't get it correct, we're going to have to go to Maureen just to see who she thought was best, I think.
Yeah. I thought she got it.
I think they got it.
That's what I heard.
Right, Courtney, are you ready for
one?
our next one? Do you want to bring us in?
All right.
OK.
We only said goodbye with words.
I tried 100 times.
No, close. It rhymes with tried and cried. It's quite morbid.
I died.
Well done. What's that? Lyric Gestapo.
Oh my goodness. Right, so it's our go, right?
Your go. Go on then.
You start this one.
Okay. How does this go? Is it too late now to say sorry? Oh, yeah. Cry.
It's because I'm something.
I think it's so close. It's so close. Reynolds family, I am going to just chuck it to you. Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Because I'm missing more than just your body.
Yes!
All right, so well done, guys. Let's get the final scores. Maureen, who won? Team Roman or Team Martin?
Roman team won. Roman's team won.
Maureen! Well done, Maureen, what are you doing to me? Right, if your family fancies joining us on the show, we want to hear from you.
So, yeah, drop us an email with your name on it, your contact number, and why you'd like to be on the show.
Yeah, you could have Ronan and Keating singing to you. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just send your email to sundaybest@cactustv.co.uk. Now, Courtney is a star of RuPaul's Drag Race, Celebrity Big Brother, and even got herself a role in one of the greatest soaps of all time, Neighbours. Yes, but now she's heading back out on the road with a brand new tour. Courtney, thank you so much for coming onto the show today.
Thank you.
So nice to have you here. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Very nice. Is this your Sunday best?
This is my Sunday best, yes.
Very nice. Yeah, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Now, Courtney, you've just released an EP.
I have.
Talk to me about it.
Well, so my tour that I'm doing, Fluid, isn't until April next year.
Yeah.
But I wrote all the songs that I'm doing on the tour. But sometimes saying that you wrote the songs, I mean, unless you're Ronan.
Yeah.
It's kind of like somebody sort of saying like, oh, do you make your own clothes? Oh, yeah, it shows. So I kind of thought like saying that I wrote the songs may or may not be a selling point. So I thought I should put some of the songs on streaming services so people can listen, and if they like it, then they can buy a ticket, and if they don't, then, well, don't come. Or
Also,
just come and be there and be like,
surprised,
"Ooh, I like
yeah.
See, I had a listen, and some of your songs are lovely. It's just that I cannot mention the titles at 8:30 on Sunday morning.
this." One tonight.
Very good.
Fluid.
Yeah.
And
in
the
some
other one?
cases, yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, but what can fans expect? I mean, if they go and see a Courtney Act show, for those people that have never seen you performing before, what could they look forward to?
It's a lot of fun. It's a live band, really fabulous costumes, lots of storytelling.
Amazing. Well, listen, we're going to be chatting more to Courtney when we come back. It's time to take a break. Plus, we're also going to give you our ideas of what to watch on TV and online for some great home entertainment. We'll see you in a few minutes. Martin and Roman's Sunday Best. As it says in the title, it's the best way to start your Sunday.
Ronan Keating, Courtney Act with us. Shortly, Emmerdale's Claire King is dropping in from the cloud.
Right, before the break, we were talking to Courtney, and Courtney, you had something incredible. Now, this must be a bucket list thing. You were part of Neighbours. You made a guest appearance for the Pride special, and I mean, tell me now, you want the permanent slot, right?
I do want the permanent slot, and I've been working on some ideas.
Okay, what are they?
So, if I've done my maths correct, Scott and Charlene moved to Brisbane in the 80s.
Sure.
I was born in Brisbane in the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I am Courtney Ramsay Robinson.
Yes. Very famous family. There you go.
Yeah.
Courtney Ramsay Robinson. Why not?
Yeah.
And do you know what? I think it is something so great to be able to do it. Was it quite surreal being part of it?
Especially because, like, Paul Robinson is still there. Yeah. Like, he was there on day one. I mean, of course he's there. He lives there. Duh. But when you grow up in Australia, you kind of, in the entertainment industry, you see Neighbours as, like, your ticket to the big time.
Right.
Because you get on Neighbours, you become known in the UK, then you can come here, do the panto season, and, more importantly, release music and become a pop star like Kylie and Jason and Holly and Natalie and everyone else. And so that was the goal, but then I kind of just did it in reverse. I went to the Neighbours at the end. And
at the end of it.
Ronan, didn't you go up for Moulin Rouge?
I did.
Tell me about that. What happened?
Oh, Baz Luhrmann, Australian.
Yeah.
Asked me to he flew me to New York. I went for an audition. Ewan and Leo DiCaprio were there. And
oh my God!
it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Maybe turning up, being like,
I was like 20, 21, 20. I don't know. I was a kid, never acted before, and I had to do the scene. I don't know if you've ever seen Moulin Rouge, but where Nicole Kidman is climbing up Ewan McGregor's leg in the elephant. Very racy scene. Baz Luhrmann's wife is playing Nicole, and she's climbing up my leg, and her husband's standing there, and I'm supposed to deliver these lines. I was shocking. It was so bad. It was the worst ever. I did a song, it was grand. But about a few years later, well, about 3-4 years ago, I was playing cards with Leo in Sydney, and I said to him, I mean, I don't know, man. I went for Moulin Rouge, and I heard you did as well. I mean, my acting was shocking. And he says, oh, don't worry about it, Rob. My singing was worse. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that's okay, isn't it? That's all right.
Well, Courtney, you have just been smashing it in all forms of performance, and I know this is something that people can look forward to if they come and see your show as well. But talk to me about Dancing with the Stars in Australia. I mean, one of the first same-sex couples that have been onto the show, and you did so well. You came second. How was it?
It was amazing. You hear people all the time talk about how much they love Strictly and how it changed their lives, or they love dancing, and I'm always like, oh yeah, sure. And then I did it, and I was one of those people. My dance partner Josh and I just had so much fun, and you rehearse for about 40 hours each week for like a 1 minute and 30-second routine, and I have never spent that long rehearsing anything. And it was just amazing to get out on the dance floor and do it and have, I don't know, and also like share different stories. And I think, as just a note to Strictly, the sky didn't fall in when was there a same-sex couple. Nobody complained. Everybody loved it. It was well loved and celebrated. And I think it's about time that we saw that on Strictly this year.
No, I think so too. I do think so. And your life is so glam. Like, it is just, you know, it's constant sparkle, and it's so nice. Your makeup collection over the years has probably become huge, right? But someone else who has a huge makeup collection is this guy.
That's Ronan.
You know, when my mum first met him, she said that it was just so distracting that he was wearing more eyeliner than her.
Yeah, but I like putting the makeup on.
I think it'd be great.
Good, man.
You were metrosexual before it was cool.
Yeah.
You made it cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to laugh at it because that got you through school. So
Paper those Yeezys there, boy.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Courtney, thank you so much for chatting to us. And Courtney's Fluid Tour is on the road later this year, but we're not the only ones with questions for Courtney. Dad, your family have got questions.
Kilmartins, have you got something you want to ask Courtney?
Can you do Irish dancing?
Well, it a go.
I mean, you know, I've certainly danced around my living room. I've never done it professionally, but I'm willing to insult a whole country by giving it a crack.
I think you could.
Give it a go. Right, let's see. So what is it?
Hands
Straight
by my
arms?
side.
Straight arms. Yeah.
Straight arms. Yeah. And a little bit of... I feel like this is insulting. I like that.
I think we should have a go at that, Ro.
Yeah. What is it? Straight arms?
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Ronan, I'm sorry I looked at you for this, but
it's okay.
I'm going to have to look at you for this.
Ronan's got an advantage.
Right, Kilmartin's family, you watch this well. So what is it? Hands by side. Just walk us through it real quick.
Straight arms, hands by the side, pointing your toe.
Ready?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was easy for you. I'm 58, bro.
Ronan, the Reynolds family have a question for you. Reynolds family, what is your question for Ronan Keating?
Ronan, have you ever done any athletics?
Funny you say that. Yeah, I was actually the Irish under 13, under 14, 200 metre champion. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I fancy doing it. My brother went on a scholarship to America. He was an 800 metre runner, and he was on the Irish team and all that jazz. But I really wanted it, and then everything went pear-shaped when I joined Boyzone, you know? Messed it up. But yeah, I did. I miss it. Yeah,
what was your 100 metre time, do you know?
I didn't do 100. 200 metres, 23.4 was my time over 200.
That's good.
Yeah, it was all right. It was okay. Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Well, that's pretty quick. It's not as quick as my man over here, is it?
Keep it up, man.
See, he's just laughing.
Yeah.
Just laughing.
He's laughing at my time. Yeah. I mean, I know him.
Yeah.
So.
Now, the cloud isn't just full of games, it's also full of ideas to keep us entertained at home.
Yeah, so let's take a look at what we should be watching in our best picks, right? So, in our best picks today, let's start with a brand new game show. This is Rolling In It. ITV, next Saturday, 8 o'clock, presented by a brand new presenter. You've probably never heard of him before, never seen him before. Stephen Mulhern is his name. Yeah. It's a game show where contestants play alongside celebrities. Basically, roll a coin down one of those moving conveyor belts towards the slots, which are labelled with some large cash sums to win. Although, there are also bankrupt slots, which means the player can lose everything. Take a look.
I tell you what, I'm going to love that.
Yeah.
No, because I like Ben Shepherd's game.
Yeah,
you know?
Me too. Yeah.
You know the one where it comes down from the wall. It's an old fairground game, and that's exactly the same.
He wouldn't know. He doesn't know about fairground.
Right, fine. Yeah. So why don't you tell Stephen Mulhern that he's rinsed his game?
I'm not saying he's rinsed it.
Oh, Stephen, I've seen that before, mate. I've seen that before.
I think it's good, bro. Not rinsing it. Anyway.
I can't wait for the clowns to make
binge
a comeback.
watch, last one laughing, LOL. Now, this is an Australian show hosted by Rebel Wilson. You know when you stare somebody out and it's the first one to laugh?
Yeah.
Right? And you try and make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Well, they've taken 10 of Australia's greatest comedians. Really, the idea is they have to battle it out to make each other laugh.
Okay.
It's like Big Brother with Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Exactly
it's
like that.
mental.
Yeah.
It's great. Time for our family watch. It is Muppets Now. Disney Plus, iconic puppets. The Muppets return for Muppets Now, a new unscripted short with one of my favourites, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and all of the gang. It is on Disney Plus right now and will feature sketches, guest stars, game shows, and a whole lot of silliness.
I'm not sure if you should watch that, bro.
Why?
The last time I showed you a Muppets film, right?
Yeah.
Remember A Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
And you were crying your eyes out because Jacob Marley was the knocker. You know when the knocker turns into Jacob Marley, he was crying his eyes out. How old were you? 16?
5.
Anyway, be careful of that one.
I will. Ronan, do you have a recommendation for us?
I do. It's called The Last Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. If you like Game of Thrones and all of those type of shows, you'll love this. It's brilliant. 3 seasons. New season just came out. But when I'm in the gym, on the bike or whatever, it's just something great to watch, make the time go by. I started watching it, episode 1, I thought, oh, this is good. Episode 2, this is really good. Episode 3, you think, my wife would love this, but I'm so far into it now, I can't tell her.
Yeah.
So you've had to rewatch it?
Yeah, no, 3 seasons. I'm gonna, hopefully she's not watching. I'm gonna have to watch the 3 seasons now with her. Again.
Unreal.
Yeah,
Unreal.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Courtney, what would you recommend?
Well, when I came to the UK, I thought I need to get good with the culture.
Sure.
So I started watching Harry Potter.
Okay.
But
yeah.
J.K. Rowling's out and The Crown is in.
The Crown, yes,
Yeah.
mate. I love The Crown. So many people love The Crown. I mean, categorically one of the biggest shows on TV. It's on Netflix as well. And do you know what? They are actually making a brand new season. They are.
The Princess Diana season?
There is the Princess Diana season. They have confirmed that they are going to be making another one. So yeah, make sure you check that out over on Netflix. So hopefully that is your entertainment sorted for next week. Stay where you are because after the break, Emmerdale's Claire King is virtually dropping in to tell us what it's like to be Kim Tate. What evil plans does she have, even at a social distance? Plus, we're going to go head-to-head in one final game. We'll see you in a few minutes. Ronan's Sunday Best, the show that lets you have a lie-in whilst we try to entertain you.
Ronan, Keating, Courtney have been here all morning.
Yeah, but now it is time to welcome our final guest of the day. Emmerdale villain Kim Tate has been wreaking havoc in the village since her return in 2018, and even lockdown can't stop her. Please welcome to the show, it's Claire King. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Claire, now listen, I can't believe I'm saying this because you look so good. I mean, 30 years since you joined the show. I mean, do you still remember that first day on set?
Yes, I do. It's horrible to think 30 years ago. Well, it's over 30 years now. In fact, you weren't even born then, were you? Yes, I rode up to Home Farm on a horse. We were having a horse race. And I came across Seth, played by Stan Richards, and my horse reared up because it saw his bicycle, and the horse's legs nearly took his head off, and I managed to swing the horse away from his head, and to this day he always said, I saved his life, but I think that was probably a little bit dramatic. But yeah, that was my first day on set.
Oh, it's always a special day, that, though, remembering that, your first day on set on any programme. But on a soap, I think it's really special, because I had that experience as well. And my first day was working with Doc Cotton.
Wow.
Right? I literally felt like I'd been picked up and put in a Mickey Mouse cartoon, because it seemed so surreal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Claire, you've done so much, and you're playing one of the nation's most notorious soap villains out there. And correct me if I'm wrong here, because I've got it down, right? So, you have faked your own death, you've then come back to life. She has then been pushed over a balcony by a grandmother. And you found time to be involved in a murder. Is there anything that Kim hasn't done yet that you want to do?
Be nice. Pleasant.
Yeah.
No, not really. I think she's done it all. She's actually murdered people as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not the nicest of characters, but honestly, I am not like that myself. I swear.
Do you know what I love? We've got a picture here, which is absolutely wicked, from you in a punk band. Take a look at this photo. Oh. You look incredible.
Oh.
Look at that. Amazing. And you also you used to DJ in the 80s.
That's a bit more kind of rock and roll, that one. But I have got some weirder punk ones with all sorts of different coloured hair and things. But yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah.
I used to DJ at a place called the Warehouse in Leeds, which was one of the in clubs at the time. I mean, there was the Hacienda, but that was later. I think we were one of the first clubs. And then Mark Armand obviously worked there as well. And then I just kind of got into, I started off in music. I had my own record label, did all that. But I was a bit more of a Girani fan.
I know. I noticed that picture behind you on the bookshelf.
Look at that.
Right, Duran Duran. Listen, everybody's having a go at me today.
I'm just saying. Well, listen, you've had a film out recently as well, Drive Me to the End, on Amazon right now. What can you tell us about it?
Well, basically, it centres around two characters, Ryan and Sonny, who are estranged family members who find themselves in a car share situation on the way to a funeral in Scotland. But it's more about a film about positives of communication. So it touches on autism, cancer, depression, but it is not a depressing film. It's actually very, very funny. It's poignant. There's loads of pathos. And the two lead characters, played by Kate Lister and Richard Summers Calvert, are absolutely superb. It'll have a proper release later on in the UK this year, but it is available on Amazon on DVD at the moment.
Very good. Claire, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
You.
Let's hear for Claire King. And don't forget, you can see Claire in Emmerdale tomorrow night, 7:30 on ITV. Emmerdale, it's back. Yes. OK, our final game of the day. It is ready, and it is called Odd One Out. Our guests are going to try and deceive us. They're each going to tell us 3 things they've done, but one of those things is not going to be true. OK? The opposite team has to work out which one is the odd one out. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. Great. So, Ronan, you're up first.
OK. First one. I once slapped Mike Tyson.
Oh.
OK?
He said that life is like a roller coaster.
Yep. He thought so after I hit him. Number 2, I was a stormtrooper in Star Wars The Force Awakens. And number 3, I once headbutted the Pope's hand.
Ooh. Right.
I reckon it's the Mike Tyson one.
See, I think it's the stormtrooper one.
Well, I feel like I've heard that story from someone else.
Yeah, because I think Prince William and Prince Harry did it, but I don't know if you're allowed to say it, so I'd be shocked if he said it on TV. It's the coolest thing ever if you did do that.
Why can't you say it if
I don't know.
William and Harry said it?
I don't know. Mike Tyson, where were you when you slapped Mike Tyson?
Monte Carlo.
With show of your hand, how hard?
It was
like just like that.
He was lying down on a bench in the airport, very, very drunk, asleep, and I just came over and I just kind of went.
Go on. And I ran. Wow. And you ran. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I believe the Pope one because I think there's some weird scenarios that could.
You could accidentally bump the Pope's hand. I believe that you've probably met the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could kind of go to fist pump him.
Well, no, it was...
It's up to you, Courtney, it's up to you.
So the Pope went to fist pump him and then went crack.
Just clashed.
Well, no, it was one of those things where you're supposed to kiss the papal ring and he whatever his hand, and I couldn't remember. There was all this protocol and they told me I was not allowed to do this and I have to do this and I couldn't remember, so I just headbutted his hand.
That's
Instead.
Yeah. What are you going with? Go on, I'll go with
you want to go with the stormtrooper.
No, you want to go with Mike Tyson.
You want to go with the stormtrooper. No, I...
Shall we say stormtrooper?
Okay.
We're going to say the stormtrooper is the point.
Well, unfortunately, you're right.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Oh, very good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Right, Courtney, your go. Let's hear it.
All right. I have a webbed toe. Okay. I sang Happy Birthday to Lady Gaga at her birthday party. My dad invented the post-it strips, the 3M strips that you pull to put like a picture on the wall. Those removable ones.
Yeah.
He invented post-it strips.
He invented, you know the 3M strips that you put the hooks on and you pull the tab and they're removable. Those. Like the glue on it, not the whole thing, but just the glue.
So he made a fortune from them?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, show us your toes.
I'm allowed to show you my toes? I feel like that discredits.
It could discredit it too much.
All right.
I can show you my
Let's put it
fingers.
this way. Are you a good swimmer?
No, actually.
Well,
yeah, you see that kid.
That's gone.
That's gone. Right. So, the second one again?
The second one was that I sang Happy Birthday to Lady Gaga at her birthday party.
Okay. All right. Was that over here or was that in?
It was in Australia.
It was in Australia. All right. She was on tour at the time, so that's right. Yeah,
I can see that as well because I can see you dressed up as Marilyn in a little Marilyn dress.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Enough about your private part.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I like. Yeah, you're on the right track.
See where I'm coming from.
Okay, we'll go with that. And then,
what do you think the old one out
well,
is?
she had some details on the 3M strip, and she knew what she was talking about. And
Which one do you think?
Oh, let's go with the toe.
Yeah, web toes a lie.
Web toes a lie.
Web toe.
No.
Do you want to? I haven't had a pedicure. We've been in a lockdown.
You're cool.
It's like, hang on.
It's got a web toe.
Maybe it's the other one. I mean, they're both a bit wet.
There we go. That's the strangest thing.
It's really fun when you go to get a pedicure because you know how they have those little foam, maybe or maybe you don't, those little foam things that they put between your toes?
Yeah.
And they always get to the second one and she goes, first one, and she's like,
I have to ask, which one was the lie out of all of those?
The 3M strips.
The 3M strips, the invention.
Yeah.
Very good, very
Mark,
good.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Okay, well, look, it's over to Grandma Maureen to find out which team are the winners, but I think we already know. Maureen.
Roman, you won that one, and you won the show.
Yes,
So if you fancy watching it all over again or you missed any of the show, you can catch up now, as always, on the ITV Hub.
Thank you so much to our guests. Let's hear it for Grandma Maureen, the Reynolds family, and Courtney.
And also thanks to the Phil Martin family, Ronan, Keating. Listen, great having you on the show, guys.
Oh, listen, we are back next Sunday with Danny Jones, Stephen Tompkinson, and Ranveer Singh. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Goodbye. Bye.